How can you rope off public access to a beach and enjoy back? Let's get into this video. Great people. There's too many beaches in California for folks to be trying to rope off a part of it to say that's their property. Let's get into this video. And I saw some videos recently. Where people, where these beaches out here were flooded. And I know that's like the last week before last was like the busiest week of the summer because people are getting their vacations in before school starts, all that good stuff. And the beaches were crazy, especially out here. And I think that is why some of these residents wanted to take charge. So let's listen to this.
Two videos posted on social media this week are bringing a spotlight to questions about public access to beaches in Southern California. At least one of the incidents, it has prompted city officials to seek the California Coastal Commission's help. Fox 11's Susan Hirasuna live for us in Malibu, where one man took his complaint right to the sand. Susan.
Alex, that is correct. Now, I just want to show you that this is just one access point for the public to get down to the coast. That is the law, but that didn't stop one resident from putting up a sign trying to keep one part of Lechuza Beach private.
How?
Now, down in Laguna Beach, a resident there tried to rope off what she calls her backyard. Tempers flared on Victoria Beach and Laguna Beach. An Instagram post from Rosy Cheeks IRL seemed to show an irate homeowner chasing her off the beach.
Whoa, get out of here!
How?
The woman uses rope to create a border.
You're in my property, get moving now!
Look at them. I mean,
A few days earlier in Malibu,
Is it
Karim
crazy?
Abuslemi found this sign on Lechuza Beach.
This ain't private, bro. This is the sand. This is free land. Anybody can be here.
He too encountered an angry resident.
You just attacked me. You just attacked me by grabbing my phone.
You're taking pictures of me without my permission.
On public property, I can do that.
A week later, he returned. The sign was gone. He brought his own, staging a one-man demonstration to educate those already on the beach.
kudos to him.
Commission has confirmed that you can be here on all this beach right here as far as the tide goes up.
Those are indeed the rules by the Coastal Commission, created after years of litigation to force residents to allow public access, meaning beachgoers here have full access to Lechuza.
All public shores, as long as you're within the main high tide line and you're on wet sand, you could 100% be there, even if you're in front of private property.
Beachgoers we talked to had
This
no
is
idea of the
crazy.
controversy.
It's beautiful. It's quaint and it's gorgeous. There's not a lot going on and dog friendly.
I don't know. It's just a public beach. Why is there even an issue? Like, I don't know why he cares so much.
I mean,
It's not harassment on the beach, it's harassment in my home property! Whoa.
In the incident in Laguna Beach, the woman seems to draw her rope border onto wet sand. The city of Laguna Beach released a statement to Fox 11 that reads the residents should report beach-related issues for mediation and that two park rangers told them such behavior is unacceptable. All right, well, for the record, the Malibu resident you saw batting the phone away from Karim claimed it was Karim that got in his face. But of course, we asked him for an on-camera interview, and he declined. Now, in the case down in Laguna Beach right now, the city is asking the Coastal Commission to kind of further clarify what they need to know about property rights versus public access to the coast. Reporting live in Malibu, I'm Susan Hirasuna, Fox 11 News.
okay, so my question is, what makes a person think that they can mark off sand to say this is your property? And that's the downside of living on a beach. You got a home, a nice expensive home, beachfront, yes, but now it's open access to people who want to come and participate in the beach. Being close to someone's, walkway, I'm not on that. I definitely don't want to be nowhere near a person's house. But that's just the sucky part of having a beachfront property on one of the beaches in California where people can be right behind your house. And if you go to the Coastal California Commission, they give you guides, free guides to all of the free public access to trails, beaches, gorges that you are able to go and explore because it is your public. It is your right as a citizen. So, and I think this may have stemmed from a few weeks ago, there was a like the week before last was like the busiest week of the summer. That's when all that craziness was going down in Delta, or at the airports all over. That was the busiest week of the summer. People are going on vacation before kids go back to school, blah, blah, blah. It was absolutely the busiest week. And maybe people were stuck here, or maybe people were just coming to want to vacate right before the summer wraps up. And it was crazy. I saw a clip and I was like, oh my gosh, look at all these people. So that's kind of what ignited people wanting to say, hey, hold up, we got to draw the line. But unfortunately, you can't, because you don't have that right. Now, on the Coastal California Commission's website, it talks about the guides and it gives you guidelines and all that good old stuff. But it also mentions to you have to do some digging, and you also may have to call to be clear and specific of a particular beach. But this is my thing. If they're giving you guides and providing you access to be able to go to these beaches, and right there it said public access, then they are unable to say, like the guy was just saying, the shoreline, they can't mark that off. That's wet sand as public property. Now, there is something where if the access to the beach is off limits and people are trying to access the beach that way, that could be access that should be denied. And that's because, let's just say on the website I saw where it says offer to dedicate. So there were residents that offered to dedicate space in between their homes for people to be able to go to the beach, I guess from the parking area. But they had to actually write something up, sign something, and submit it and do all the legal necessary requirements to grant access for people to go in between their houses. That's understandable. But if this is a sign that says public access, is giving you all the rules and guidelines, time you can get in this place and time they're going to lock them gates, just like she showed us, they can't stop that. And it's good that people know their rights, and it's also good that people will do the research to say, okay, no, you can't do that. I can be here as long as the hours are available. I'm okay to be here by law. But if you don't know that and you're thinking, oh, maybe this is their property, then you're going to leave. So we have to just do our due diligence. But I thought this was something for us to open for discussion, because have you ever experienced that? Put that in the comment section. Have you ever been to a beach where people's homes are right there and you were asked to leave because it was their property? We even visited Laguna Beach. We went there for my birthday a couple of years ago, maybe even about 4 years ago. And we were sitting under this little shed thing. But before that, we were kind of further off. But those people were really, really nice. It was really nobody there that day. It was just the kids in the water surfing and a couple of other couples, but it was really quiet. And the people started playing music. They were talking to us and everything. It was just like really cool. But we were in our own little area under this little umbrella thing, because it wasn't an umbrella. It was like a little tree, and it was hot. Only place with the tree. But then nevertheless, we never had that problem. And even when we go to another beach out here, I want to say it's Balboa, the people's homes are on the back and there's a walkway and then there's sand. But people be having their tents and stuff set up on the other side of the walkway. You know, the homeless is 10 times out here than it was when we first moved out here in 2016. So I saw tents, all that kind of stuff, very close. Now, it wasn't in their property, but the beach on the other side of the walkway, sand was very close to their house. And I'm like, we talked about that. We were like, how do you ever think that a homeless person will just, these people will wake up one morning and find somebody on their patio? Because literally it's wide open. You walk into a restaurant down there and you can step over and you in somebody's backyard, literally. So I get it. Has that happened to you? That is, well, like I said, that's one of the downsides of purchasing a luxury beachfront home, and the beach is close to your backyard. I mean, somebody can just walk up and step over your little gate and they in your patio back area. That don't work for me. I truly like going to the beach, but having my home there, I'm private. I need my privacy. I don't want to always hear people. I don't want to hear talking. I don't always want to hear music. If I just want to hear the waves and the birds, that's all I want to hear. So what do you guys think about that? Were they rightfully just for being so angry and wanting people not to be back there on the beach, or did they overcross their boundaries? Did they step across the lines? Was it due to based off what just happened a week or two ago from all the people influxing to the beach? I mean, that's just, part of what comes with having a home on the beach like that. All right, great people. Open for discussion. Want to hear what you have to say. Has that ever happened to you? And if so, what did you do? Let's get in the comment section. I appreciate all of your support. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Share this video and smash that like. Yeah.